Now, do those boobs look real or fake? They look fake as fuck. Let's be honest. As for the hip size, I would say that Nami has a fucking ass. Let's be honest. Nami has an ass. I mean, have you looked at the GIF in one of the OVAs? How's it going, guys? Foul Plays here, and today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be creating waifus in Kurtzpel. Hopefully this doesn't get my channel taken down. But before we get into anything, let's go ahead and figure out what waifus we are going to be doing. So for this video, I had my friends pick out their #1 waifus so I could recreate them for this video. So first up, we have my personal waifu, who is Nami. Nami is from One Piece. You already know her. She's awesome. She's the main lead of One Piece. But then we have Robin, who is also from One Piece. She is Pixel Steven's pick. But then we have Emilia from ReZero, who is Swolgita's pick. Then we have Ruka from Rent-A-Girlfriend, who is Cublet's pick. And then for fun, I decided to put in another one of my waifus, which is Chizuru, aka Mitsuhara from Rent-A-Girlfriend as well. Awesome character. I love her. She definitely deserved fucking Crunchyroll Awards. Just saying. Best girl. Okay? But now that we know the characters that we're doing, let's go ahead and let's jump right into this bitch. So first off, we gotta create Nami. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty sure Nami does not have a thing down there. I'm pretty damn sure. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna click the female option. Okay, so first of all, I think we're gonna go with a little bit of the presets because I tend to go really wild with these. So we're gonna go with some presets because, you know, I'm wild. I am a pervert, okay? Let's add some maturity because, you know, One Piece girls, they're mature. So we're gonna add a little bit maturity, you know, not too much because they still are immature. Bust size for Nami at least. We're gonna give her a little bit of a bust, you know. She's gotta have something there because, I mean, post-time skip Nami got a big-ass bust. Let's be honest. Now, do those boobs look real or fake? They look fake as fuck. Let's be honest here. They're fake as shit. And then, as for the hip size, I would say that Nami has a fucking ass. Let's be honest. Nami has an ass. I mean, have you looked at the GIF in one of the OVAs? Like, literally, she has an ass. And let's make it soft because it does. We'll put it in the middle. We'll put it in the middle. There might be a little bit of fakeness there. I'll give them that. Now, as for body skin tone, I'm pretty sure Nami is not that dark skinned. We'll bring it down a little bit. I think that's pretty decent. Maybe a little bit lighter, maybe around there. Now, as for Nami in the body fat department, it's pretty much non-existent. We're gonna have to bring that bitch all the way down. One Piece girls, I believe they are top heavy, so they're very, very weak. Literally, that looks like Nami's body structure. So now that we're done with the body, at least, let's go into the facial structure. So as for One Piece females, they all have this thin eyebrow, nothing really going on. Most of the females that I believe in the series is that we have listed are all thin eyebrowed, you know, not very big. Yo, they got Sanji's eyebrows, bruh. Yo, we can make Raichu in this bitch. Let's go ahead. We can get the eyebrows done. Face type. She's got a little bit of something there. She got some slim and some chubby, so we'll go in the middle. Now, as for eyes, Nami has kind of a brownish pupil, so we'll go bring it down to here. Probably bring this up a little bit more. As for the eyes, I would say somewhere around here. Actually, I think that looks pretty damn close, actually. Probably bring the eyes down a little bit, but from there on, I think that's pretty good. As for facial features, nothing really going on facial features-wise. Now, as for hair color, I would actually say it's almost like a darkish, not darkish, a lightish. That, I would say, would be what Nami's hair would look like. Now, as for the front, we should go ahead and we should just scroll through some of these because there are some that just don't look like it. Let's remove some of these side parts. That looks like more so post-time skip or pre-time skip, not post-time skip. We're basing this off of post-time skip, by the way, guys. Hair-wise, I would say it would be more so this because her hair is kind of wavy. at least a pre or post time skip. So probably just a little bit shorter bangs. Maybe we could find shorter bangs. I think this actually might be the shortest that we can go. Maybe we could find more. Yeah, I think that's the best that we're going to be able to get. So let's go ahead. Let's go back to here. There we go. There's our Nami creation. Not bad, actually. Probably a little bit more skinnier and we would have it like perfection. But I think this was a really good interpretation of Nami. But next up we have Robin. Now for Robin is pretty much the same exact build as Nami, so we're gonna have to go and we're gonna have to change a little bit of the bust area, because I believe Nami has more of a bust than Robin. That's actually a quote from Oda. So we're gonna bring down the bust just a hair, not that much, but we're gonna bring it down a little bit. So, oh, that's maturity. No. We can't do that. We'll bring down the bust to around there. I think that's pretty accurate. Skin tone's gonna have to change. We'll go with like a more whitish. I would say not that white, maybe a little bit whiter. Probably around there. That's actually looking pretty good. And then eyebrows, same facial structure and everything. Now eye-wise, I know for a fact Robin has blue eyes. Now we'll bring up her eye color to around like a tealish, almost like a tealish. Yeah, we'll go teal. And oh geez, those are like some alien fucking eyes. That's probably the closest we're gonna be able to get to it. But next we go into the hair. Now the hair is the fun part, because her hair is pretty much like a purplish black, probably a little bit darker. That looks pretty good actually. Hair wise, we could give Robin a ponytail in the back though. Kind of like something like, not that, but probably something like that. Cause I'm trying to base this off of her dress Rosa look as much as I can. And I believe that there's like a little bit of like hair dangling off the sides, maybe. Probably like something like that. And I would actually say that's pretty close for Robin, I would say. Probably just a little bit longer hair, I would say. Yeah, I would actually say still the hair is perfect for her. Anyways, I would say that this is a pretty good comparison for Robin. But up next, I hope this isn't jailbait, but we have Emilia. Now for Emilia, I'm gonna have to change up everything. We're gonna have to restart from ground zero. Nothing about this character is anywhere similar to One Piece characters. Literally, there's no similarities except for their sex. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna pick the preset right here. I believe this would be close enough. Maybe we could do a little bit more to it, but this is the closest that we're gonna get. Now as for maturity, I would say it's a little bit older, probably around here, I would say. As for bust, we're gonna go a little bit more, probably around here, I would say would be a good bust. Now, as for tightness, I'm not even going to try to get into that, because guess what? I'm not trying to go to jail. So, as for hip size, I'm not even going to touch, because I'm not into that shit. I'm not into that fucking pedo shit. Now, going on into the coloring for her skin color, this is going to be the fun part, because it's pretty much the same. Probably a little bit darker, I would say. Probably around here, I would say. And we'll give her in the middle. Probably a little bit more bottom heavy, probably around here, we'll say. I think that's pretty good for, at least for Emilia. As for face wise, this is going to be the fun part. So as for creating Emilia, Emilia is literally, I believe, in the game. Like if you do the right customizations, you should be able to achieve Emilia. So face type, I would say she's, this is actually pretty accurate. I would probably make it a little bit less chubby actually. Now, as for eyes-wise, probably more of a... Actually, I would say that's pretty damn close. Probably just get rid of the little parts over here. Let's see if we can actually achieve that. I think we actually did it. First fucking try, we did it. Okay, now as for eye color, I would say it's more of a... It's literally a purple. Probably just like... Oh, literally... the color was right there. Look at me, I'm like a pro at this shit. Now, as for facial features, I would actually put a little bit of a blushing in there because, you know, she's got the hots for Subaru. You know, we don't want to fuck with that shit. Let's make it a little bit darker. Maybe we can get that to pop out. Now, as for hair color, I think this is pretty self-explanatory. Pretty much a platinum blonde. At least that's what I would say. It's like a whitish color. Probably not that white or that gray, but probably around here, I would say, actually. Now, as for hairstyle, there is a hairstyle for Emilia in here. I know that for a fact. It's just trying to find it is the hardest part. That's some mob shit, so we don't want that shit. That's Rim and Ram. I think that's actually the closest that we can get right there. Now, as for hairstyle wise, I would probably put it a little bit longer, probably around here. Now, actually, I have the reference picture pretty accurate. Maybe just a little bit less on the thickness on the thighs, because let's be honest, she does not have thick thighs and I don't want to go to jail. So we're gonna give her a little bit more here and maybe bring down her maturity again. That's good. Put her around here because she's not thick at all. I don't know why I had thick in there. Now, as for over here, I would actually put a little bit more on the sides over here. So let's see if we can put anything else. I actually think that's pretty damn close. Maybe we get a little bit longer on those sides. I think we just did it. I think that's the closest that we could get to Emilia. I'm pretty sure I did some parts wrong, but I think that's the closest that we could get for right now. But up next, we have Ruka from Rent a Girlfriend. Now, this one, I believe, is going to be really, really hard to do, just because based off the hairstyles that we have, nothing is gonna even remotely look like her hairstyle. So we're gonna try to achieve it as best we can. It's going to be hard. I already know it. So let's go ahead. Let's pick a preset. I think this is actually a pretty good preset. I would probably change the skin color, but besides that, I think this is pretty close to her. As for maturity, she's a pretty mature lady, probably a little bit shorter. She does look like a child. It's actually referenced in the show, I believe, that she's a little bit of a child. As for bust wise, I'd actually say that's pretty average. Maybe just a little bit smaller. I'd say that's pretty accurate. As for how real they are, we'll put it in the middle. I can't really say. As for hip size, I would actually say it's average. It's nothing, you know, crazy. We'll put it in the middle for both of those. It's nothing crazy. As for skin color, let's be honest, she's as white as a motherfucker. With the eyes, we already know it's thin. I believe thin eyebrows is pretty common with animators, so we'll go with that. As for the face, she is, I believe that it's stated in the manga that she has a pretty chubby face, so we'll give her a little bit of chubbiness as well. As for eyes, we'll give her about these eyes right here. I think that's actually pretty good right there. As for the pupil, we'll go back to, actually, I think I just got the pupil right there. There, yeah, that's the pupil. And then as for eye color, we'll bring it down a little bit, maybe a little bit darker, probably around there. That actually looks pretty good compared to where we were. Same deal, she blushes a lot. We'll put a little bit of blushing in there because, you know, she does have the hotties for the main character. I don't even remember the main character's name, but whatever floats her boat, you know. As for hair color, her hair is like a kind of a darker blue. Probably bring that to blue more. I would say that's actually pretty close to it. For the front side, I would actually go with more something like, probably swerve this the opposite way, maybe? Can we get something going the opposite way? I think that's probably the closest as to where we are going to get with it. As for the back side, maybe we could get something going on the sides like that, but that's looking more like an SAO character, more so. But maybe we could get rid of this stuff on the sides. I'm thinking that's looking more like Ruka a little bit. Probably just get rid of the little jiggle physics that's going on. Because let's be honest, it's not like that at all. I think that's actually the closest that we're going to be able to get to Ruka, at least in this game so far. So if you have any suggestions on this one, please let me know, because I can't get it to go anytime I do it. So, but without further ado, let's go ahead and let's move on into the next Rent-A-Girlfriend wife, which is Chizuru. Now, Chizuru is one of my favorite female leads in all of anime. She's a really good character, at least for me. I liked her. She was cool. She had the whole show riding on her shoulder. We already know from the anime that Chizuru has a bigger bust than fucking Ruka, so we're gonna bring the bust up a little bit more. Probably around there, I would say, is actually pretty accurate. Now, as for thigh, I believe it stated that she has the bigger thighs. But we're just gonna bring it up just a little bit, enough to, you know, make a little bit of a difference, but not too much. As for skin color, I believe she's about the same as Ruka, so we're not gonna change anything about that. Same thing with the, you know, everything over here. Probably just make her a little bit more top heavy, because I do believe she has more of a top heavy. I don't know. Face wise, same thing. Probably just a more slimmer face. And eye wise, I believe she has more of a brownish color eyes, almost like blending in with like the chestnut hair. And then there's no facial. Actually, she does have more of a facial feature than Ruka, so we'll add a little bit of blushing in there. Now, as for the hair color, it's gonna match very, very closely with eyes, so we're gonna try to get as chestnut as we can. I think that's probably the most chestnut that we're gonna be able to get to. As for the hair on the front, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna add less hair up here, but we're gonna add more hair on the bottom, probably something like that. Maybe just fix up the hair up there. Let's see what this looks like. It has to sweep down. So now that that's done, I would say that she doesn't have anything on the sides. I would say that this is the pretty accurate representation of her at this point in the series. Maybe a little bit less hair on the sides, but I think this is as close as we're gonna get to, at least at this point in the game development. But if you guys want to see me do other characters such as video game characters or other anime waifus that you want to see done, let me know down in the comment section below. But without further ado, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and click on notifications so you don't miss out on any other content that we post on the channel. But without further ado, I'm going to get the heck out of here and Foul Plays, and I'm out.